Brought it here, and it has been a foundation for him and for his bank account.
Oh, he went for the one-hand monster jam and got fouled. Holy smokers.
Look at the bench. Look at the bench. Look at Sam Cassell. 8 o'clock in the morning in the gym. Why not? Look at the crossover. Let me go get him. If he doesn't get fouled, he's throwing that down with authority.
So Kris will try to complete the three-point play.
A screen on Green. Again the switch, and West has got the defensive assignment. Paul with the bounce. West may have turned an ankle, and the shot by Kris is in.
Needs to be the formula for success.
Look at all that space he's got to operate in.
Kris Pol puts it off the glass. 4 seconds left to play. Kris Pol says, "Ride me to the house."
One-on-one, puts on the break. Kuzma goes by, kisses it off the glass. What a brilliant old-school move by Kris Pol.
Look at that space in the paint that he has to operate. Gerald Green in the strong side corner. The rest of the Rockets over on the left side. Given one of the best isolation players in the NBA. Plenty of room to operate.
Oh, what a tip. Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, it's good! D. Anderson, here's Kris Pol from El Segundo.
60-footer at the buzzer, off the glass. Count it.
One-two pick and roll. Harden and Paul. Oh, Kris Pol. Ooh, it's got to go in, Smitty. It's got to go in, Smitty. You are the president of Smitty's top plays under the rim. Can that go?
Do you normally say salt of the earth?
Well, he's more than that.
Oh, no, he didn't.
What a play
no,
by
he didn't.
Paul!
Kris Pol, that is not right. CB3, stop it. Now you've got Kris Pol. That is not right. I mean, that's something you would see on the Rucker League. And if you're Zubac, someone else got to take Kris Pol out the air right here. This is not right. That ain't right.
Paul's done for the night.
5 on the shot clock. Paul has to force one.
At 59, and Kris Pol going into the body of Steph Curry. And a little shimmy answer from Kris.
Gets it ahead to Blake Griffin. Back to Paul with 2, with 1 from midcourt for 3. Big shot, bingo! How about that? It was uphill all the way for the LA Clippers. They're able to come on strong here at the end of the period, make it a 3-point game. Kris Pol, that's his first field goal of the game.
And now the Rockets bring the ball in, trying to get it in. They're out of timeouts. Shot clock running down. Kris Pol puts it up. Here comes Dr. Kris Pol at the basket. At the buzzer. Watch it again, fellas.
Look at the space. Kris Pol just makes a very difficult shot and one. He's got a chance for a 3-point play.
High off the glass, too.
Well, those special players, you don't want them with the ball at the end of the game.
Kind of let the guys start to lick their wounds and get ready for the next one.
Oh!
Again, pulls off his magic.
He's telling himself, I got to stop.
The foul to stop the action.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he could head over to the bench.
Oh, the left-hand nutmegging. And what you like about it, in the words of Shaq, he's saying, listen, are you not entertained?
45 to play in the third. It is Hill guarding Paul. And Paul will draw the foul and somehow miraculously put down a huge Clippers 3. You feel Paul might have initiated the contact there. I'm sure that's what the crowd feels here at Vivint Smart Home Arena.
Under half time here with under 5 seconds. Paul double teamed, heaves it from half court. Oh, and he got it to go.
Excited for him. Wow. He just did that as though I'm just, you know what, I just made a 3 before. I know I'm further out. My foot's on the half court line, but check this out. It's good.
It's O'Neal, shot clock at 2. Paul, the dance, fires, good!
Look at this, dancing with the basketball. I don't care if you call glass or not. Heat check for CP3.
Utah, you have Diaw, Hill, and then Ingles, three guys who can really pass the basketball.
Kris Pol, they're going to count it. James Capers, the official, says it's good, and he took the hit.
Chris, that's why we told you. Now remember, he's accepting the role of being a scorer first. And we know he's still averaging 10 assists in this series.
Has not done in his career, correct?
The expectations of the season high. Look at Paul swooping. Oh! It hit the rafters and dropped.
Drop top. Look at this. I mean, he throws this almost over the backboard. He's bringing rain. CP3 is bringing rain.
Paul is on it. Here's Paul accelerating. Flips to the corner. Tucker from the other side. Yes. A three from P.J. Tucker, his second straight. He's 3 for 4.
Dribble move. Look at that. I'm going to fake it to you. And then wait for you to come back to me. Hit my man wide open in the corner. The handles of Kris Pol.
And couldn't finish. Paul for 3. Yes! At the buzzer! CP3 for 3.
And it's a shame because you had to score or get to the foul line. Otherwise, there's the fast break and a 3 in your face.
Aminu's got to try to stop him. They switch Davis. Using a little English. A new season high for Kris Pol. 33 points on the cue stick. Kiss it off the glass.
And they've got Gerald Green, who was signed a couple of days ago, who's been terrific. They get the rookie in the air, and a shot good by Kris Pol. First up, Golden State.
Well, if you're Jordan Bell, obviously this is part of the game plan on the switching.
Paul behind the back to the rim. Did it again. Kris Pol putting it together in quarter number 4.
The other two members can step up. CP doing it.
But he didn't have the shot he wanted. Gives it up to CP3. Oh, great behind the back pass, and Capella finishes it off. What a play.
Pick and the roll, and you see the big man picks up Kris Pol. So Kris Pol, with the degree of difficulty a little bit higher than normal behind the...
Here is Paul with 4 seconds left. Paul on the drive, got hit and banks it in. Wizardry from CP3.
Into a 3 because he knows it's a 2 for 1, and then he waved Danilo Gallinari down and said, I've got the matchup I want. Gets Paul Millsap reacting to the cross, then the between the legs. Come on, how good is that?
Oh, he's salivating now. Shot clock at 6. Paul. Whoa!
This is ridiculous.
He's an acrobat.
Jordan's got 11 points and 8 rebounds. Paul with the steal. A 2-on-1 with Crawford. Back to Crawford, and maybe that gets Jamal Crawford going a little bit.
See, that's how you love to see a 2-on-1 play. When Neto right on him. And then here, beautiful anticipation for the steal.
Kris Pol was going to be throwing lob passes for the Rockets this year. Capella started licking his chops. And on cue, Paul to Capella for the highlight.
See, that was great. Keep an eye, watch in the middle of the floor. Oh, he goes and gives you a little empty, but he knew the trailer was there. Beautiful move.
Kris Pol, the maestro, the point god with the dot.
Griffin looks into the front court. Kris Pol will fire the long 3-ball. Bingo! Wow. Clippers get 3, it appears. Kris Pol throwing in the 38-footer.
That was close.
Got nothing but net. CP3 with the 3.
The people in the business, and Bob epitomizes that. Here comes Paul. Look at him dance around shoebox.
Are you kidding me? No.
Timeout, Luke Walton.
But if you're Reed's got to be up with the bigs here of Houston to call out these picks.
What a pass by Paul, and a hammer thrown inside by Clint Capella.
Paul with 27 points in game 4 in a losing effort. Paul all the way in, leaves it up for DeAndre Jordan. Lob City.
Kevin. Yeah, he gets Gobert kind of in no man's land, and he really knows that DeAndre Jordan.
Air ball by Ingles. Cuts through everybody, gets to the hole.
Kris Pol wants to work with Capella. Kris Pol, one of the great pick and rollers. Little fake there. And we're tied up at 2.
And he said, well, what happened? There's that little fake behind the back. Keeps it in there. That little 8.
Rebound, Kris Pol. He's now 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. 22 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. Making 11 assists.
Got it on a string, making plays. Do that dance, Gator.
Beautiful pass from Anderson. Able to stop. It looked like it was about to be a 24-second violation.
Shot clock is at 1. Paul. He hit that from Kankakee.
It's just
right.
Kris Pol. Oh, Paul broke his ankles and got the layup.
Wow.
Oh, he put the sauce on him. Kris Pol with 27.
Kris Pol. What a move. Oh, man. Listen to the crowd.
However small they are magnified.
Goes down all by himself.
Now, Chris, you have to make that shot, right? Because that's going to be on every highlight. If you miss that.
There you go.
Okay, so he steps on the foot of Ajinça. Nobody's guarding him.
That's a good matchup with Richardson now on the outside. Kris, bounce pass to Capella for 2 and 1. Boy, did you see the English that Kris Pol put on that basketball?
What a pass. It's good, but this bounce pass hits Clint right in the hands, right by his waist. He's able to catch it and power it up through the arms and the contact. That's a really good finish.
He'll drive, step back to the three-point line. Here's J.J. Redick. Paul, 3. That's one fly by for the tie. Bingo! 1.8 seconds to go. The game is tied.
I'll give him credit because he doesn't panic at all. Doesn't move his feet, doesn't flinch. I mean, who cares about the magnitude of the moment? Gives it to J.J. J.J. with a great fake and then the pump fake. And look at that. That's like a practice 3-ball. And look at the bench react. Yeah.
At the end of the day, he has a no-trade clause, but he's a guy that you can run offense through and make plays via.
Paul behind the back. A one-handed jam by Jordan.
When Phil Jackson came in 99-2000, Shaq, myself, Kobe, we have been here since 1996.
Just Paul hit him with that Ginobili. Or his fingers went to Gallinari, hit him with that sham god Ginobili. You know, I always hear people say, you know, well, of course you can win the triangle with Mike and Scotty and Shaq and Kobe, but the triangle definitely.
Tracked down by Kris Pol.
Oh, what a pass.
He has made some unbelievable passes in this game.
There's almost no room with which to operate. Look at him go to the baseline and then hook it around. That's where the baseline is your friend, Ralph, because there's no other defender there. But just to be able to lead.
There's a takeaway by Paul. Clippers running out. 3-on-1. This might be fun. The lob, the jam.
See, he really made that look like he was going to shoot it.
Ahead, Kris Pol. Motor into the front court. Pull up for a long 3-ball. Bingo at the buzzer. Kris Pol outscoring the Lakers 37-16 in the second period of play. Whoa.
Thank you.
Here's Paul. Through the middle, into the corner, finds the shooter. Crawford finds the net.
Well said, Ralph, because Crawford's been doing nothing lately but shooting.
Crawford, 2:41 to go in the period. Clippers up by 4. Paul, the lob, the down! Remaining, first half of play. We're on a teeter-totter right now. Clippers on the high side, 52-51.
And drank from it or something.
And he's not sharing it with any of us. Come on, Vince, where's it at?
Oh, no look pass by Kris Pol.
Pick and got Eric Gordon going to the corner and Kenneth Faried going to the hoop. And how
threes. He then got propelled into the starting lineup with their injuries.
Paul, the Jordan for the jam.
Now, hey, that is what Clipper basketball is all about.
Memphis won tonight in Cleveland.
with hardly anybody playing. He scores at the buzzer. Why not? 15 seconds of the period. Kris Pol absolutely finishes off a remarkable period of play. Gets the ball off just barely in time.
There's Paul trying to stem the tide.
Sneaks it in somehow between four Kings to Blake Griffin.
Thread the needle. Look at Kris Pol. And if you're Ty Lawson, that's your responsibility. Come off of Austin Rivers and help.
Paul turns the lob, the jam.
And 17 assists in 90 minutes against the Clippers.
Great ball handling by Paul. The basket and the foul. CP3 with a dazzling dribbling show. Look at this.
When we opened the show,
dear me,
on Clippers Live, we talked about the disappointing.
What a move.
What was that?
A basket
by an all-star. Kind of a running jump shot.
That ball's taken away. Paul all by himself.
He's thinking about dunking it. He did.
That's a mini dunk.
That's a dunk.
That's a mini dunk.
That's a Kris Pol dunk.
That's a mini dunk.
Well, they find him ahead of the pack. He hadn't recovered from the layup the other end. Look, I've never seen Kris dunk like that, Ralph.
Man, oh man, is he something. Lead pass magnificent to Crawford, who scores.
Right kind of touch pass. Look, up and then down over everybody.
He led him like a wide receiver.
Kansas, Kentucky guys all over this league now. Well, that's where the one-and-done guys go. Oh, that was one and done, too. Getting a loose ball. Kris Pol in a hurry. He'll shoot the three again. Got it at the buzzer. Kris Pol with a three.
5 seconds to go. Dallas looking for the win. Brunson got it off. It was blocked. Kris Pol with the block at the buzzer, and the Rockets survive.
Wow. Luka Doncic, guys all over him, and watch Kris Pol with the defensive play of the game. You got to play defense to win. Kris Pol knows that. Brunson has a chance, but wow, what a defensive block by Kris Pol.
That's been the story, not only along with the painted area.
He makes it look easy.
Adjustments. Look at this here, folks. He went the opposite way. When you're going through the legs, you usually go through the front.
Basically, question play, all positions. Oh, another impossible shot. You can see Klay Thompson shaking his head.
Tough shot by Durant. And how about maybe even a more tougher shot?
Right now, it looks like the Lakers are going, the team going for their 15th win in a row. Oh, man. What a great pass, huh?
The conductor. Boy, he's fun to watch.
Final seconds of the second quarter. Paul got it right back with 0.2 of a second remaining.
David Adams engages Zeller, looks who sweeps in for the rebound. Kris Pol off the crossover. He knocks down another mid-range jumper, and the Thunder lead by 5. Timeout Hornets. Rebounding in overtime, it's been stellar. As Paul leaves Bridges and nobody challenges the shot.
Nader and Schroeder the holdovers. Noel is open, and Kris Pol finds it. The penalty ensues.
And here's that pick and roll action we talked about. You want more of that until the Pacers figure out how to stop that.
Paul hit the buzzer beater earlier. Paul backing in. Oh! He is scorching hot. Kris Pol can do no wrong.
Question, Kris Pol is feeling it in this one. Looks at the clock, a little sidestep, release.
Also, Michael runs an AAU program in this state that he's very proud of. There's the alley-oop to Noel, the setup by CP3.
And that was perfect, folks. He's just holding on to that basketball last minute. And Biyombo is just trying to decide, is he trying to get in there? Because I know he's got that mid-range game. And that pass.
Jordan got all ball. Paul for three. Bingo! Kris Pol knocks down the 3 ball.
First foul.
Here's the play by DJ. Hands. They were a little slow to pick it up, but it ended up in an early opportunity. And I told you, Kris struggled.
Heckling Durant, and he's fielding Durant, and Durant's like, oh, this is what you want? I got more for you.
Oh, a spectacular shot by Kris Pol. Yes, and it counts.
Now he went into the body of Looney right here. That takes away the shot block right there. Now the rest all comes from muscle memory.
Kaminsky's going to be hard to get out of the starting lineup. The bottom monster jam by DeAndre Jordan. It's amazing.
CP making that play happen. And DJ rocking the rim.
And giving up shots to the bigs.
Nice pass. Capella inside. Lays it up. And Kris Pol.
One of the all-time greats. Look at this pass. Left hand behind the back to a rolling Clint Capella. That's beautiful basketball.
Make that 15 assists.
Kris Pol into the offensive end. Got to keep scoring, guys. Paul for three. Bingo! He said, okay, Ralph.
He hasn't missed from deep.
Your CP3 saying, okay. Knocks down the deep one. He's 4 out of 4 from deep.
Trying to snap that 2-game losing streak. They hadn't lost back-to-back games in a couple of years. A nice feed by Mute with the and one. Kris Pol sees everything.
That time. Now just watch how he sees this in traffic and then forces Amute to go to the basket because he was wide open. And remember, it's not the...
There's Paul putting the speed on. Nice pass. Capella, yes. And the foul.
Pressure on the defense. Attacking Thompson here. And Capella does the right job. 3 white jerseys around him. Nice finish at the rim.
And how about another Jeff Teague?
Well, we can keep going all night. Paul, what a shot. Oh, my. The degree of difficulty on that step back over Herter. Step back threes unless he has to. But here, he's decided to take a little side step there to create some space.
Yeah, just beautiful.
Important minutes for Ryan Anderson. Didn't play a lot in the previous series versus Utah.
And Kris Pol from three-point land.
It's a great point, partner.
Shot clock winding down. Paul off the deck, has to shoot it and scores. Recognizing that he didn't have a lot of time to work with.
All eyes, gets the ball to Paul. Paul from the sweet spot.
Quick hitter, Ralph. They get the stop. They go right into action.
First foul. Kris Pol.
Raved about him in our pregame meeting. He can play on my team any day. Kris Pol able to knife through the defense, get the finish with the contact. Paul knows right here, all right, I got a big man on me. I know we're in a penalty, like me and Kevin talked about. When you know that you're in a penalty.
Away from you until you 6, 7, 8 months later.
Yep. Pictures, books.
Oh, Ariza with a big threes-up.
Eric's hesitating.
Yep. Nice pass.
Ariza had it knocked away by Brooks. Boy, the Grizzlies really scrambling defensively.
Yeah, that was a great trap.
And one, Capella with the finish and the hit.
And then all of a sudden they get away because they were late right there. You had 2 white shirts and he split.
Capella comes up top. Screen Green. Paul fires and hits the 3 with West switching off.
So they can stop the clock to get David West out of the game. I mean, this is a double shot pump. And look at J.J. Watt and J.T. Timberlake.
Injury to Blake Griffin. And Griffin going out with an injury to his right big toe. Looking for the lob. That was actually deflected and still caught and flushed.
Until the clock gets down below 8 seconds. And what, a deflection, but he's so doggone high. He had a chance to adjust on that. And
so it's Kris Pol.
The conductor slices and dices.
Makes a play against the Blazers. He's averaging 28 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds against them this year.
Hard recovered by Curry. And his pass picked off. Harden ahead. So Paul hits Harden, who was ahead of the field.
Goes on here because of that leg injury.
Well, it's only a 6th game back. Curry just went down on that move by Paul, who fouled Tucker. It's up out of bounds.
The cut from the corner.
Shot clock to 5. Here's Paul rubbing off Looney and scores! Kris Pol doing it again as he did in Game 4, and Steve Kerr calls for time.
Paul trying to dissect things. Excellent find of Muscala for the deuce.
Man, this is good action here. I mean, Thompson's been in that conversation, acquiring Dante Exum of the Jazz.
Paul?
Wow, that's quite a stop. How many times have we seen him do that?
It's humming. And it was punctuated by that Kris Pol wide open shot at the buzzer.